This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
So I'm curious, when you find out, okay, the creative is Kurt, you're with ECW, so you're going to be back, even though last year you were in the stands and people booed you. Now that you're representing the ECW brand, we'll think they'll come around, but we know they're going to hate Randy. Do you and Randy talk about that ahead of time, or have any sort of concerns? Were you concerned that, hey, I'm not really a quote unquote ECW original, these fans might not buy into me?
Well, I wasn't that concerned. I knew I was over as a wrestler, and maybe not with the ECW fans, but I was a baby face at the time. I was the wrestling machine. I knew that there were a lot of fans that were backing me, that were staying on my side, being a baby face. Not 100% of the fans liked me as a baby face. Some fans didn't like me, but I was pretty confident the ECW fans would like me. Especially with wearing my ECW mouthpiece.
Yeah.
I came up with that idea about 2 weeks before I started, and I had a USA mouthpiece. I had a wrestling machine mouthpiece, and when I got drafted to ECW, I thought I better get my ass an ECW mouthpiece because these fans are going to eat it up, and they did. They loved it.
Well, of course, the match was on track, and afterwards, Randy limps to the back. You get the big reaction. Your first ECW pay-per-view now under your belt. Are you pleased with the direction of your wrestling machine character? I mean, obviously the mouthpiece worked. It endeared yourself to the ECW faithful, but they changed your music, and it was, as you said, an obnoxious crowd. Overall, what'd you think of the direction of your wrestling machine character with your first pay-per-view under your belt?
I thought it was a good start. The wrestling machine was my favorite character. I did the Olympic hero character. I did the funny comedy character, Kurt Angle. But the wrestling machine was more me than any of the other characters. And it was my favorite one. It was the one that I wanted to do for so long. And, having be able to perform against Randy in my first match at ECW, I knew the wrestling machine character was on his way. The only problem is I didn't stay much longer. I only stayed for a good month and a half or two, and I left the WWE. I did bring the wrestling machine character to TNA.
Yeah.
I didn't call it the wrestling machine because I couldn't, but I had a lot of success with it over there.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.